Hello Formula One fans, welcome to Formula Pun Racer. I'm your host Aaron Cylinder, firing on all cylinders. Today is October 14, 2020, which means in 24 hours from now, or less than, the Turkish Grand Prix will take place. But first, I'm here to give you my review on the San Marino GP, which occurred back on the 1st of November. It was an interesting start for the Silver Arrows Mercedes, or Black Arrows if you like, because of the paint job, to start first and second, with Hamilton on pole and Valtteri Bottas second, and the predictable Max Verstappen starting third in Red Bull. And it was a good start that Hamilton just pulled away and never looked back, despite a few virtual safety cars here or there during the course of the race. And as for Valtteri, though, at one point he was as close as he could get, but he started losing time because somehow a piece of Vettel's Ferrari broke off and got wedged under his car, causing him to lose at least a second per lap time, which gave Max Verstappen at one point a chance to catch Bottas for second place. And he could have had a chance to catch up with Lewis Hamilton, but unfortunately, with about 10 laps before the finish, it all went wrong. A blown tire meant that Verstappen was maxed out and he was in for quite the spin.
And yeah, you can feel it. Can't see it, but you can feel that something.
So it looked like Hamilton took his 93rd win, Bottas retook second, and who finished third, you asked? Well, it is said that Daniel Ricciardo of Australia gave Renault another podium finish. As for Alex Albon of Red Bull, who was Verstappen's teammate, well, things didn't work out well for him either. With that said, it appears like Red Bull's now more like a well-cooked roast beef. Now that I've completed my review of San Marino, I like to say, even though I usually don't follow NASCAR, congratulations to Chase Elliott for a successful 2020 NASCAR Championship success. And it's interesting because, that the second to last race he won, which was very vital for him to stay in the championship hunt. And who would have thought that he came from behind to catch Keselowski, Hamlin, and Logano for the championship? And with that said, I'm glad to have this car that he drove to Talladega at victory last year. Yeah, I like Little Caesar's pizza alright, but Pizza Hut's my favorite pizza if you must know. So now he's just like his dad, Bill Elliott, who is a NASCAR champion who won the championship in 1988. And with Kyle Larson joining him next year at Hendrick, Chase Elliott that is, it'll be interesting to see how this turns out. As at Talladega last April when he won in this car, I find this one really interesting because my late Aunt Betty, who was a big NASCAR fan, well, the 2019 race at Talladega was the last race held before she passed away. So, Aunt Betty, I miss you very much, and I'm sure you can appreciate this great model here of Chase Elliott's car from that year. Congratulations once again, Chase Elliott, for your NASCAR success, and boy, what an upset victory that was, winning the race at Phoenix and the championship. And so, in addition, in less than an hour of this recording, the 12 Hours of Sebring will take place, and who will be the Grand Marshal for it? The one and only Mario Andretti, who has won it 3 times, but his most notable win was his second, which came 50 years ago in this Ferrari 512S, also co-driven by Nino Vaccarella and Ignazio Giunti. But interestingly enough, in these 1970 12 Hours of Sebring, Mario Andretti started in the sister car, the number 19, which actually had an open cockpit to it, and by the dark hours went out with a gearbox problem. But they decided to move Mario to the sister car, the number 21 here, which would give him a victory at Sebring for the second time out of 3. So I just love this Ferrari 512. And it was perfect for the Italian-American and the 2 Italians that drove the prancing horse to victory at Sebring, and just in time for the 70th anniversary as well of this car's success. Just a beaut, isn't it? So, you tune in for the 12 Hours of Sebring, which takes place in less than an hour from now on NBC Sports Network at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And let's see how things go. As for the next F1 round, which is tomorrow, well, practice times in Turkey were quite interesting because the repaved track has been painfully slippery for all the drivers, and with rain starting up this time, it's getting slipperier still. It's like driving on ice. In fact, you could say the drivers are learning the track cold turkey. This concludes my video review of the San Marino GP. Tune in this Sunday, or at least set your DVRs for the Turkish Grand Prix, as I have some turkey and mashed potatoes here to celebrate. Who will come out on top? Will Lewis Hamilton win his 94th Formula One win? Or will someone else take the victory in Turkey this time? With 2 weeks to go before Thanksgiving Day, you can still have some turkey right here, as well as set your DVR for the Turkish Grand Prix. I'm Aaron Cylinder, firing on all cylinders.